Sure, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Any other? Only one person, right? Remaining. If anybody is trying to join, please intimate me. We'll start the class.
Okay, sir.
Up to yesterday, what we discussed, Kishore? Maybe yesterday class have you attended? I think attended, right?
Yes, sir.
Not attended.
Not attendance, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. I'll brief you, then I'll continue the concept.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Yeah, Manjunath. Manjunath. Okay. Manjunath, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, thank you. Manjunath, yesterday we completed one or two topics, right? At least give me the briefing of those topics. Maybe the concept names. At least go for MS Paint.
We have covered two services, sir.
Okay, we worked with two services. That's what you are saying, right?
Yes, sir.
What are those two services? At least give me. Number one is RC, right?
R
RC.
RC,
Second one is RS. RS.
RS
RC means replication controller.
controller
RS
replication.
means replication set. Today we'll continue the because of replication control is finished. Replication control is finished. Replication controller that means kind colon replication TION controller. I think you have seen yesterday. Kind is replication control. In this kind, somewhere template one word we have seen, right? Template. Wherever template is there, template contain
Quad
whose
related.
pod related information. Pod related information. I'm giving blind notations. Pod related information. In that, in that replication controller, somewhere selector is there. Got it or not? Selector, selector. This selector having one key value that is app colon. Some maybe in Java we written something. Got it or not? Yeah, this selector is going to match it with within template somewhere labels is there. Got it or not? Labels. Maybe multiple labels. In this label, what is the name of the selector? This app colon Java. Same thing we need to mention. Same thing we need to mention. Then only it can it can it can discover control. I'll show you one practical example. Once again, I'll come to here. Once again, I'll come to here. Now, just already I started my cluster. We'll see that cluster is started or not. Now, cluster is ready, right? Check it here. Now, cluster is ready. It is in tick mark. Number of nodes 3. Total CPUs 6. Total memory 12 GB is consuming. 12 GB is available. Consuming means here it is ready to utilize. Ready to utilize. I think someone is trying to join. Someone. Yeah, good. Now, I need to show you one small example. Then I'll come to here. What is the example I want to show you in the sense that I'm going to Kubernetes. There I am clicking here. There, three dots, connect. Now run in Cloud Shell. Run in Cloud Shell. Even I am maximizing. Already we created replication controller, right? With which name we provided yesterday? Anyone respond? VI VI RC1 dot YML. Are you agree with me or not? RC1 dot YML. Now just enter RC1 dot YML. Here observe whatever I said in the sense there somewhere I said selector. Is there or not? Replication controller contain one selector. For this selector, in the template we're having one labels. Within the labels, app colon Java. Suppose like this we created assume. Like this we created assume. What happens? What happens? How many replicas we are creating? How many replicas we are creating according to our scenario? Five replicas. Five replicas. Suppose here what happens here? Again, I am coming to the one diagrammatic representation. You may get the clarity. This is the internet world. This is the internet world. Oh, this not this one. I'm taking this one. This is the internet world. Here, this is the internet world. One customer is there. One customer is there. One end user. This is the maybe you and me, or maybe some other assume. One customer is a customer. Is a customer. Just a minute. Just a minute. I'm getting a call. Okay, we'll continue. Now what I said, please respond. I had drawn one diagram, right? I had drawn one diagram. I think am I minimized or not? Not minimized. Otherwise, when I get a problem. Okay. Now I am on the diagram. What I am saying, you are the person, you are communicating like this. Okay. You are communicating like this. To whom you are communicating? Anyone respond? As a common man, as an end user, nowadays, whatever the website you want to open, through whom you are opening, please respond. With the help of internet or without internet? Internet. Am I audible? With the help
Yes.
of internet. Maybe see you are sitting in front of your local laptop. This is your local laptop. This is your system. Got it or not? This is your system. You are using browser. Don't think in deep. Don't in depth. Just you are the person. You are communicating through internet. Okay, good. This internet world is going to communicate with one load balancer. One load balancer. What is the advantage of load balancer? This is the load balancer. LB simply I'm giving capital L, capital L. See one load balancer having one IP, an IP. We can consider as a public IP. We can consider as a public IP. By using public IP, this customer using this public IP in this local system. In this local system, he is communicating with this. His feeling is this is the server. I agree with me or not? Load balancer, he feels like a server, but reality, it is not a server. It is not a server. It is a one system. One system. Here, just we can call it as a C reverse proxy. REVERS reverse PROXY. It acts like a reverse proxy. How can I say it acts like a reverse proxy? See, we are using replication control, right? Replication control is creating how many parts according to our scenario? Please respond. How many parts it is creating?
Five.
Five
Five
parts.
parts.
Assume Kishore is a person interacted with the load balancer. For Kishore, load balancer is communicating this part. Suppose I am the person I am interacting with load balancer. This load balancer randomly giving access to this part. Maybe for you, this part. Maybe like this it is giving access for maybe based on the point of time. Each point of time assume 100 customers per second. We can connect, we can communicate 100 assume. Maybe pod capability is communicating with 100. If 100 is fulfilled, moving to second. If 100 is fulfilled, moving to third. It internally uses which algorithm? In the sense round robin algorithm. You know the word RR, round robin algorithm. What does it mean, round robin algorithm? Please, first time I am requesting giving access from this. Second time I requesting giving access from this. You may ask me why again and again it is changing means on all the parts having same application or different application. Anyone respond? On all the
Same
parts having
application.
same
Same
application.
application.
Same application means no problem. Again, one or two people may have a doubt. Up to 2 minutes, we interacted with this. From third minute, we may interact with this. How can it recognizes? How can it recognizes this information? Means this common storage is there. Common storage for common storage for all the parts. Are you understanding or not? Common storage. Maybe here assume as a customer, as a client, I typed A. This A here is available automatically. Now assume, unfortunately, my load balancer providing access to this pod will go and communicate once again this common memory location. Is it able to access A or not? Is it able to access A or not? Please respond. This is the common storage for all the pods. Got it or not? How it recognizes means, see, replication controller is identifying pods based on the best strategies based on labels only, based on LABL labels. Here, replication control internally using selectors. Selectors, SELECT. Selector means just a search. What it is searching? Specific label. That one first I need to show you. I will modify something. We may get some problem. How to resolve that problem? That is one real-time scenario. Nowadays we are using. Now I am going to here where I am in Kubernetes and now observe, enter. I think my font size is visible. Why something is open? Now it is visible, right? It is clear. It is clear visibility is there, I think. Now see, I am providing kubectl, delete all hyphen. If anything is there, it will delete first. If nothing is there, we may get a message. We'll try to recreate. Kishore, please tell me how can I deploy my application? Kubectl apply hyphen f rc1 dot yml. I think this is the well-known story. This is the well-known story. My replication controller got created. We can see it. kubectl get rc. This is the replication controller. It is showing the controller name is rc. We given this one. System is not created. Whatever is specified, it is created. What is desired 5? What is current 5? Ready? Till now not ready. It is saying only 5. Maybe what it is saying, even you need to see get. Okay, now ready is right. Now ready is right because of those are creating internally. Once it is created, we got ready. Ready means you can utilize. What does it mean? Ready means you can utilize. Even bakery is there. Back side of the bakery, they can prepare bakery item. They are preparing means in future what they will give, they are ready to consume. In the same way, I started my application. I started my deployment simply wherever the word is common deployment, even UCRC, even ECRS, even EC deployment, whatever it is taking, the word is common word is we are deploying. Deployment is different, deploying is different. So anyway, we are taking deploying or I deployed. How can I say properly deployed or not? Observe carefully. kubectl get SVC. This is very, very important one. Get SVC. What is the service name? Please respond anyone. Service name. What is our service name? SVC. SVC. Now observe, this is the main reason industry people need to know this. kubectl describe, DESCRIB, describe, kubectl describe. What is the name? Service or SVC. What is the name of this? SVC. Actually, this is the service name shortcut. This is the service name shortcut. This is our local name. We given something, enter. Don't think both are same. This is the predefined. This is user defined. This is user defined. Press enter. Now in this somewhere endpoints one word is there. So in this somewhere endpoints there are not, check it. Endpoints. How many endpoints are there? Count it and tell me at least how many endpoints are there. It is
Five.
one. It is two. It is three. Two more. How many endpoints? 5 endpoints. How can we recognize why it is giving 5 endpoints? You can easily recognize how many parts are there? 5 parts. Each pod is nothing but endpoint. Each pod is nothing but endpoint. In real time industry, endpoint is very, very important. Endpoint is very, very important. Here, 5 are ready. Service is discovering all these endpoints. Now everything is perfect. It will run. It will give the output. I'll do small modification. I'll do small modification.
Each endpoint is a pod, no, sir?
Yeah, each endpoint is one pod, Manjunath. Each endpoint is one pod. Got the clarity?
Yes, sir.
No, I'll do small modification. In real time, what happens? Even we can see it. Even we can see it. kubectl get pods, right? Get pods. Get pods. Okay, all are ready. Everything is fine. Now I may do small modification. What is the small modification? So, VI. Where is VI? VI. VI want to see, not able to view. VI RC1 dot YML. What I wanted. Oh, now it is showing like this. Okay, no problem. It is getting like this. Control C, Control C. I'm an RC only. SK.
So can we check pod description and all, sir?
You
Pod
can see.
related.
Yeah, I show you. I'll show you that also. WQX. Even that too I can show you. Okay. You want to see part description? Yes. Even I may increase here, maximize the screen. You may get the clarity. No, first I'll show you part description, then we'll go for kubectl, get parts, right? Get parts. Now take any one part. Take any. Shall we take this part? This one? Shall I take this? Copy it. Copy it. kubectl, kubectl, describe. DESCRIB, describe. Spelling is right, right? Space, pod, pod. What is the name of the pod? This is the name of the pod. I can control Windows key O, control Windows key O. Here is shift insert. Shift insert. Yes. Now I am pressing enter. Check it. Check it. It is something moving, right? Something moving. Just observe here. Observe here. Now somewhere containers is there or not? Containers. See containers. What is the container name? We can see. We can check. Java hyphen contain. Java
Container.
hyphen contain. Even image you can see. What is the image, Manjunath? Docker Hanson,
Docker
Java
and
Web.
Java.
Ah, even that is running or not, check it. See, what is the state of that pod? What is the
Running.
state of that running? Till now, there is no environment. Even after 15 minutes, after 1 hour, after half an hour, I'll do this one also. Environment. Till now, we don't know the environment. We didn't provide anything. Till now, clear or not? Tell me. Even see the
So
events.
mounts are volumes, right, sir?
Yeah, mount is belongs to volumes. We'll come to that. It will take 3 to 4 days, Mandana. Even it will take 3 to 4 days. We'll discuss about those ones. But very, very important thing is events, type, reason, age, from. See the last 2 points observe. Created container, Java
Container.
container. Started container, Java container.
Container.
Successfully pulled image. Pulling image. See, pulling, pulled. Even English, very well, right? Pulling means doing something. Pulled means over. After over,
Pass.
created container. Started. Got it or not? Everything is perfect or not? Everything is perfect or not? Got it or not? Even
Okay,
we
sir.
can see logs. Even we can see logs. Observe. Logs. kubectl, logs, logs. Enter. See, it is showing total internal thing. In how many seconds it is taking for proper running? 4 minutes. That means 4,211 milliseconds means nearly 4 minutes. 4 minutes it is taken. because of Java related, right? Mandunath, is it Java related or not? Yes, only, right? Java related. This is that Tomcat related things internally having. Tomcat related things internally having. Got the clarity or not? We'll see. Maybe
Yes, sir.
slowly we can learn one by one, one by one. Now no doubt, right? Till now, no doubt. See the fourth number, Tomcat fourth number. You know it, right? This is the Tomcat fourth number. HTTP Neo 8080. Already we know something. We are feeling very better feeling, happy also because of everything we know here. Everything we know here. But my intention is, see, VA RC1 actually I want to open dot YML. Why it is not properly opening? Anyway, enter it, enter it. Now my code is there or not? I think RC1 dot YML only, right? RC1
Yes,
dot Y,
sir.
but it is not
Correct only, sir.
correct only, but code is not visible. Observe, code is not. I'll do some other modification. Escape, shift colon, X, other way. Even MV RC1 dot YML to maybe RC2 dot YML. Maybe I'm doing naming convention VIRC2 dot YML. If really content is there, it will get it. I think something goes wrong. Something goes wrong. Content is not visible, right? Content is not visible. Okay. I'll show with the RS replica set with replica set base. Anyway, here our data is removed, I think. Maybe it is. Okay. How we deleted, I don't know. We go for RS1 is there, right? I think RS1 dot YML. RS1 dot YML. Data is there or not? Same procedure. Maybe for RC or for RS. So don't worry. Now here how many replicas are there? Three. Try to remember. You may get how many endpoints? Please respond anyone. How many?
Three.
Three. But I may do small modification. Selector is Java, but template labels is we'll try to change one letter. Here Java is there. I may miss JAAV. Something modified, right? Matching or mismatching? Please respond anyone. Matching or
Mismatch.
mismatching? Mismatch. Everybody know. Mismatched or not? Yes, it is. Yes, it is mismatched. Yes, it is mismatched. Now check it. What happening? What happening? Now escape, shift colon X. We'll try in this way. We'll try in this way. Kubectl. First, we need to delete existing thing. Kubectl, delete, delete, all, hyphen, all. You may ask me why again and again deleting means we are using only 12 GB RAM, 6 core CPU. That is very less according to industry standards. We are doing POC, proof of concept related things. Only for understanding purpose we are doing. We need more memory. There I changed our naming convention because of selector label and selector key value, labels key value mismatched. Now please guide me. kubectl, kubectl apply,
Apply
cube,
RS1 dot YML.
kubectl apply hyphen
Hyphen
f r. Yes.
RS.
Now what it is saying, see, the replica set RS is invalid. Okay, spec template. Okay, metadata labels invalid values map string. What is that? Java app colon maybe selector does not match template labels. Maybe it is clearly giving caution, right? Clearly giving caution. Hey, this is not your direction, that is the direction. What is that? That is the direction. There they given Java. Here also you must give Java. One point you understood, right? Maybe one point you understood. We go for second point. We go for second point. What is the second point I want to tell you? Here I will give Java only. Don't worry. Here I will give Java only. Maybe in the same area, no problem. But I'm going to service. In the service, again I'm giving JAAB. JAAB. Now escape, shift colon X. Now you won't get any error. Now you won't get any error. Maybe observe, you won't get any error. Without getting an error, oh, our feeling is what? Replication set got created, service got created. We will check endpoints. How to check endpoints? Anyone tell me? First, kubectl, get kubectl, tell me, get svc.
Yes.
See the service name. What is the service name? SVC. kubectl
Describe
describe.
SVC.
Very good. DESCRIBA describe.
SVC.
SVC. But in real time, they won't give like that, but we given like that. Now check it. Now check it. Somewhere endpoints are there. Somewhere endpoints are there. Have you identified or not? How many endpoints are there? There I am selecting that line. Please observe and tell me.
None. No
Service,
endpoint.
see, service object is not discovering pod information. Service object is not discovering pod information. Why? Any reason? Anyone respond? Service selector
It's not
is
matching.
not able to identify pod label. Pod label. Got it or not? See, you may ask me, sir, how can I see pod label? How can I see pod label? See, kubectl, get, kubectl, get pod hyphen L. What is the key value? Anyone tell me? What is the key value? Anyone tell me? App, right? Key value, app. What is the pod label name? Please respond. What is the pod label name? What is the pod label name? Are you agree with
Java.
me? Java, Java, Java. Got it or not? How many pods are running? Three pods. What are the label? Like that we can recognize. Like that we can recognize. Now you got the clarity or not? Now see, from this, you want to see part details. You want to see part details. How can I see? Hyphen O, you know. What does it mean? Anyone respond? What does it mean? Hyphen O wide. Hyphen O wide. I think you know these things already. If you discuss, okay. If you don't discuss also, try to understand. See what it is giving, more information, where it is running. See, three pods are running, three pods, IP. This IP, this IP, this IP. On which cluster? That GKE cluster 1 only, all these three pods are running. Have you got the clarity or not? Have you got the clarity or not? You want to see pod hyphen O, just YML. I think YML. Is it showing any error? Hyphen O, I think dot YML. Not getting. I'll see the documentation somewhere I mentioned or not. Somewhere dot YML am I mentioned or not? Check it and tell me. Hyphen O. You want to see YML format. I didn't mention. Even we can see that one. YML format. YML hyphen O. After that, I want to see that information. Hyphen O, just YAML. Yeah, that is correct. Have you understood first, right? Know the syntax? Know the syntax? You don't give YML, you must give YAML. See, we created one pod, you know it, right? You created one
O
pod.
means output, sir.
O means output. O means output. O means output. Hyphen O, output. Which format you want to get it? YAML format. But
YML.
system is generating, right? Some. Maybe we did only 5 to 7 options. System is giving 100 options. System is giving total. This is the template related options. All the template. We'll see whenever you are coming to the Helm charts. There we can see. Then only you can understand. Otherwise, you may panic. We know here only some options. What are the some options? App colon we know. Got it or not? Labels we know. Got it or not? Remaining things we don't know. Got it? Kind only replica set. What is the name? RS we know. This is the identification. UID, user ID, or unique ID we can consider like that. System internally generating multiple things. This is the system generated part. Not user generated. This is system generated. when you can getting like this something, maybe you are the consultant for ABC company. That company, they already developed some parts. They're running. They didn't provide source code for you. They didn't provide source code for you. At that time, you want to know internal details, you may do like this. You don't have code, right? You don't have code, right? You are indirectly getting code or not. Please respond here. This is like a code, just like a pod code this is. But how many lines are there? Some hundreds of lines are there. If this is the actual code means only 5 to 7 lines. For pod, how many lines you are writing? Even observe here. I'm going to VS. I'm going to VS. Whenever if you generating not RS, VS. If you want to generate real-time pod details, only you may write here is pod, maybe maximum 10 to 15 lines. See, total 16 lines only, right? Even only 60 lines. But if you copy this, how many lines are there? Observe how many lines are. Even I can try to give the colon. Oh, I exited from this. I exited from this. Now you go for here. Again enter it. Again enter it. Okay. Where somewhere I can store it. See, X. Observe carefully. Now I want to know how many lines are there. Anyone respond? Anyone respond? How can I show it? Cat. What is the file
Count.
name? X 5 symbol. WC hyphen capital L hyphen capital L. How many lines of data is there? Really 132 lines of code is there or not? Anyone respond? No. But system generated code. System generated code. These are useful. When in future these are useful. Now these are panic. I hope you got it, Manjunath. Got the clarity or not? See, what is the problem here? Service selector name, pod label name. If mismatching endpoint, you won't get. If you won't get endpoint, even though pods are running, check it. Pods are running or not? Kubectl get pods. See, pods are running or not. Our feeling is what, Manjana? If pod is running, we may try to get the output. We may try to get the output. See, kubectl, get svc. Even here service also everything is fine. What is the external IP? It is there or not, Manjana? External IP is there or not? This is
Yes.
service port, right? Copy this. Now I am going to paste it. It won't run. It won't run application. Why won't run? You know it, right? Endpoints are not identified. Endpoints are not identified. It never give the output. It never give the output. You won't get anything. Maybe keep on rotating, keep on rotating. As a DevOps professional, as a Kubernetes professional, what you need to check first, you will go like this even before see the site can't be reached. Why site can't be reached? Endpoint is configured or not configured? Respond. Endpoint is
Not
not
configured.
configured. How to configure endpoint once again? How to configure endpoint once again? Again, we go to first kubectl. First, we need to delete everything. Yes or no? kubectl delete all all. Once you deleted, now again re-enter into re-enter into RS. If you learn in this way, maybe any type of maybe interviewer may come. You can easily answer it or not. But we should know each and everything. Every point, we try to understand it, we try to practice it, then easily we can convince them. We can convince them. I know this, I know that. Maybe they may ask, okay, pod is running properly. Even service also load balancer is created, but application is not visible. Why application is not visible? We need to check endpoints. We need to check endpoints. How can I check endpoints? kubectl describe, 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 svc, again svc. I think that is deleted, right? That is deleted. Now you need to modify. Where you need to modify, please respond. vi, rs1, I think, right? Dot im. Now, where should I modify? In place of JAA, here is JAVA, Java. escape, shift colon X. Now you try to kubectl apply. kubectl apply hyphen F space. Now quickly check any mistake is there. That is RS1 only. RS1 only. Good. And now we need to apply. What is that? Please respond everyone. kubectl describe DESCRIBE. Describe what you want to describe. SVC again SVC. Now check it. Endpoints got generated or not? Endpoints. Endpoints. Where is endpoints? Namespace. Describe only we did right. Service only right. Where is the endpoints? The word where is Manjunath? Endpoint word. Why I am not able to get? SVC. SVC. It is taking time maybe. Endpoints observe here. It is taking maybe 10 seconds. After that, because once pod got created, then only service can recognize. Without creating pod, service cannot recognize. Yes or no? See, without joining my batch, how can I interact with Manjunath? Please observe. Are you got the clarity or not? First, the pod got created, then only he is recognizing. Our service is recognizing those details where you can see, those details where you can see in service object, in service object, within the endpoints, we can see it. Within the endpoints, we can see it. What is the target port? Here, this is. What is the port? Service port is 80. Service port is 80. See, load balancer, ingress, load balancer, ingress, that is the IP internal. It is take load balancer. We got created or not? We got created or not? Yes, we got created. Check it. What is the load balancer IP? Maybe 145.82 or maybe some other. Check it. How can I check it? How can I check it? Escape, escape, shift colon X. Now kubectl get SVC. See, I think internal it is taking. Yeah, see, what is the external IP? Please observe 145.82. This is what? This is the load balancer IP. This is the load. This is the reverse proxy IP or load balancer IP. Now you paste it. Now you paste it. You can get the output. Now you paste it. You can get the output. Now paste it here. Even don't do anything. Press enter. Even you can get Tomcat server. Even you can get Tomcat server. Got it or not? Till now, anybody facing any issue? This is all yesterday topic only. Why I am giving in this way? If you do like this day by day, then only maybe we may perfect. Now I may move to deployment today. Shall I move to deployment? Shall I move to deployment? Yes or
Okay,
no?
sir.
Yes. Now observe. Here, the duty of RS, the duty of RS and RC, the duty of RS and RC only for C health check of the pod. Health HG, what is the spelling?
KLTH.
Correct only, right? Health check of a pod. Health check of a pod. If pod is terminated, recreate a pod. Pod is terminated, recreate a pod. If you scale up, it can scale up. If you scale down, you can scale down. Automatically, it is taking care of health check of a pod. I hope you got it. Suppose if I create deployment object, deployment cannot health check of a pod. Deployment never do that. But deployment will go and interact with either RC or RS. Hey RC, hey RS, you take care of this health check. But I can do some other activities. What I can do? What I can do? I am the deployment. I can go for updates. I can go for rollbacks. Only simple. It will say two things. I can do updates. I can do rollbacks. We'll see today in this scenario. Today in this scenario. First, we'll see one simple example. One simple example. First, we'll go for versions of maybe I'm going to here try to remember those versions. Try to remember those versions. I'm going to hub.docker.com. 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 Maybe I am giving Docker answer for easy remembering. Maybe that will work properly. Docker answer. There, maybe you take Java web app. Java web app. Java web app is here is there or not? Tell me. Is there or not? See, Docker answer. Java web app. Are you agree with me? Yes, I am clicking here. See the tag number. See the tag. Maybe remember orderly, maybe three tags. Order numbers I want. Maybe one is there, remembering easy. Two is there, remembering easy. I think hmm, one, two, one, two, three continuously is there or not, Manjanath? One, two, three numbers are there or not? One, two,
Yes, sir.
three, four, five. Even up to five numbers are there. Very easy to remember. Very easy to remember. Now I'm writing here for your clarity. I'm writing for your clarity. What is the image name with the tag versions? What is the image name with tag versions? Please respond. Image name. Image name
Java.
colon Docker hands-on slash Java hyphen web hyphen app is the first point you need to remember. Now, what are the tag versions? Tag versions. Here is the tag versions. Versions. One is there, two is there, three is there, four is there, five is there. Okay. What internally having? Don't think. What internally having? Don't think. Internally having some application, some content. We know it. Some application, some content. Now you will try to understand. Maybe I'm not writing lengthy code. First, I'll give the clarity for you. I'll give the clarity for you. How I can give the clarity? See, I'm going to here. Yes. Now, first I need to delete existing thing. kubectl, delete, delete all, hyphen, all. Number one. You know how to create a deployment object. You know how to create a deployment object. Yes or no? kubectl, create,
Deployment.
deployment name, hyphen image. You know it, right?
Yes, sir.
We'll do in that way. First it will work or not. We'll check it. After that, we'll go for the internal things. Now, please respond. kubectl, create deployment, deployment name, my DAP. kubectl, create deployment name. Here, I can take hyphen image is equal to Docker hands on slash. Please respond.
Yeah.
Java hyphen
Java web app.
web hyphen app
App.
colon one first
Colon.
version I am using. First version I am using. Am I correct or not? Yes. First version I am using. It got created. I want to view on the screen. I want to expose outside the world. I want to expose outside the world. How can I expose? Anyone respond? I want to see on the browser this resource, this web application I want to view on the screen. I need to do small thing. What I want to do? kubectl
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 expose
very good. Expose. Please respond.
image.
No, no. Whatever the thing here is there, same thing you need to write. But in place of create, we need to apply expose. Manjunath, blind notation I am giving. What you want to expose? Deployment. Deployment. Which name you want to expose? My DEP.
IT.
Maybe small change only there, right? There is no special change. In place of create, I am replacing with expose. Till now clear? Till now clear? kubectl expose deployment name hyphen port. On which port you want to expose? On port 80. On port 80, I want to expose it. On port 80, I want to expose. We'll check it. Really, is it exposing or not? Now, hyphen type. Hyphen type. Manjanath, knowingly,
Load
unknowingly,
balancer.
we are using service object here. In in Visual Studio Code, we use one kind service, right? Kind type is service, right?
Yes, sir.
Same, the manual ad hoc command we are writing. Ad hoc command we are writing. Type is equal to what?
Load
Load,
balance.
load balancer. That's all. BALANCER, load balancer. I am pressing enter. I am pressing enter. Got it or not? Now check it. kubectl, get SVC, get SVC. Now it is taking time. It is taking time. It is creating. Service object is discovering. Once it discovers, it create external life. It provides external life. Now it is in pending state. Maybe you may get within 1 minute. Got it or not? Please observe. Load balancer, external IP. Got it or not, Manjunath? Got it right? Take
Yes, sir.
this, take this. Again, you are pasting here. We are testing. First, we are testing. Without actually, we need to test some other way. How can I test? Please respond. This is not the right way to test. Which is the right way? Please respond. Anyone? kubectl, kubectl, describe,
Describe, yes. SVC.
DES, describe, DESCRIB, right? DESCRIB, describe.
RIB.
What is that? SVC. Again
HVC.
SVC. Here also the name SVC, right? The name SVC. Shall I press enter? Yes. What does it mean? Any spelling mistake? SVC not found. But why it is giving SVC? Okay, I think no need to give. Here only one SVC. Got it. Got it. And now check it. Here somewhere endpoints. How many endpoints are there, Manjunath?
Only
Why,
one, sir.
why only endpoint? We created how many deployment objects? How many deployment objects? One deployment. In that
One
deployment,
deployment.
how many parts we created? How many parts we created? Only one part.
Only
Got
one,
it?
sir.
I may
Yes, sir.
ask you. I want three parts here. I want three parts here. Please respond anyone. I want three parts here. A small modification. We need to do that. Anyone can guide me? I want to get three parts. kubectl, kubectl, scale, SELS. Again, small modification. In previous scenario, we used kubectl create deployment name. After that, we use kubectl expose deployment name. In the same way, kubectl scale deployment. What is the deployment name? Please respond. What is the deployment name? My my DEP. Am I
My
correct
DB.
or my
Yes, sir.
DEP
My dear.
only? If I am not wrong, that is the right one. If anything goes wrong, it won't work. Hyphen, 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 replica. REPLICA. Replicas. Or replicas. Replicas is equal to maybe 3. I said 3, right? I said 3, right? See, is it scaled or not? Respond here. See the message. Is it scaled or not? Once it is scaled, kubectl describe. Yes, we see. Now check it. How many endpoints are available? How many endpoints are available? Got it? One, two, three. Vandanath, got it or not?
Yes, sir.
E-
Sir, can you show
Even
once again kubectl expose command, sir? I'll note it
you
down.
you want to see. Yeah.
Yes.
Expose. If you know create, you can easily know remaining commands. Got it? Where is that? kubectl apply, delete, describe, not showing anything. No. Can I, in place of CC, you want to see expose only, right? Expose, kubectl expose, expose, deployment name, deployment name. After that, tell me anyone. Yes. Now
Four.
hyphen, very good.
Four.
Fourth, good. Is equal to 80 I given. After that, hyphen what? Type is equal to what? LB. Don't give LB. LOAD load. BALANCR. Is it clear or not? Just now we used only one version. Only one version. We can see the version. We used only one version, right? Till now we don't know really we used one version or not. Deployment can maintain multiple versions. Replica set cannot maintain. Replication controller cannot maintain. Pod cannot maintain. How can I know it is maintaining multiple versions or not? Shall we go for that? Manjana, have you written?
Yes, sir. Written, sir.
Yeah, good. Now I am going to kubectl. Kubectl. Here is just roll out, roll out, roll out. Kubectl ROLLOU. Just enter. Nothing is there. Kubectl rollout. Spelling is correct or not? ROLLOU. Rollout hyphen H. H means help. Not getting. I think somewhere smell is getting. Okay. Okay. I am having command. Don't worry. Kubectl rollout status. Kubectl rollout status. Now tell me kubectl rollout status. What is the deployment? DEPLOYMEN. Deployment. What is the deployment name? My DEP. Am I correct or not? kubectl rollout status.
Yes, sir.
What system is says deployment my DEP successfully rolled out. Rollout status. What does it mean? I'll try to explain. Before going to explain, you want to see, right? You want to see, right? Which one you want to see? The version information you want to see. The version information you want to see. Very small modification. Wherever status is there, there you need to give history. There you need to give history. Slowly we can memorize. History, deployment. Now observe. Ah, till now nothing is there. Till now nothing is there. Just now we used one version, right? You see what is the revision here? Please observe here. What is the
One.
revision? One version I got added. Now shall I go for one more version? Shall I add it one more version? Shall we go for one more version? How to
Okay,
add? How to add it? Before adding this, you need to go with kubectl. Kubectl set command. Kubectl set command. Now I'm going to remove this kubectl set command. I'll give the syntax of kubectl set. Kubectl set enter. Kubectl set. It is giving some information, right? Is it giving any information or not? No, right? Kubectl set hyphen help. help. Not giving anything. Already I'm having command. Don't worry. kubectl set command I want to use. Please observe here. First I'll try to explain. Somewhere I written kubectl set. Check it where I written kubectl set. See here somewhere set is there or not. I'll try to explain. Kubectl set image. Why I am setting an image, Manjunath? Already in I want to replace something in existing one. That's why I need to set. Got it or not? I want to go with new version. If you want to go with new version, again don't create means new one. If you want to do some modification, I need to set. You can, if you want to get the clarity, I want to go to Oracle observe. See SQL plus. Very simple example. I want to give you Scott Tiger. Not supporting. Even I know Windows KR. Yes. Services.msc. Services.msc. Just a minute. Oracle. Oracle. Service is not running. Service is not running. I need to start the service. I need to start the service. Oracle. I'm using 11G. Right click start. That's all. What is the need of set? I want to provide the clarity. If you know that, you never panic. You may feel better feel what I want to provide. Here is the Scott, here is the tiger. Now, now, now everybody try to understand. select star from DEPT. See, wherever sales is there, I want to replace with the DevApps. Wherever sales is there, I want to replace with the DevApps. Please, are you observing or not? Here sales is there. I don't want sales. What I want to get here, what I want to do here, there I need to replace with what? DevApps.
DevOps.
See, in SQL, update. What is the table name? DEPT.
DPT.
Set D name is equal to DevApps. DEVOPS. DevApps. Where D name
The name is equal to
is equal
sales.
to very good. Sales. SALES. Now we can check it, right? How can I check it? Again, select star from DEPT. Are have you observed? Am I used set operator or not? Please respond. Set. I am setting something where wherever sales is there, there I want to get which one? Develop. Same strategy we're applying in Kubernetes also. Kubernetes is not a new thing. Kubernetes is a combination of existing things. Maybe I know database properly, I can easily understand. Maybe you don't know, that's why you are learning proper way. Even without knowing database, can we learn Kubernetes? 100% we can learn. 100% we can learn. Now tell me, kubectl, tell me, set. Got it or not? Kubectl set. What I want to set. Now see the code. Kubectl set. What I want to set, Manjana? I want to set image.
Image.
I want to set image. Got it or not? Set image. Set image. Deployment, DEPLOYMENT, deployment. Even deployment name, I think there are not deployment name.
Deployment name.
kubectl set
Yes.
image deployment. What is our deployment name?
D. My
My,
DP.
my DEP, good. My DEP, good. After that, you need to mention container name. Try to understand our image name is equal to container name. In previous scenario, what is our image name? Please respond. What is my image name? Image
My
name.
web app.
Image name, I think
Image.
Docker. Image name. Image name is what? Java hyphen web hyphen app is the container name. Container name is equal to image name. Image name is equal to container name. If anything goes wrong, we'll try to once again, we'll check it. We'll check it. I think this is the container name. This is the container name. Because of we created with the deployment object, right? We created the deployment object. If you create with the deployment object with any image, that image name is the container name. I hope you got it. That image name, what is our actual image name? Docker hands-on Java web app. Have you got the clarity or not? What is our actual image name? Here I written somewhere, check it. What is our image name? This is the image name. Don't panic. This is not an image name. This is the ID. Got it or not? This is the ID.
Use Docker.
Docker,
Docker user.
Docker dot user ID, username. This is actual image name. Got it or not?
Yes.
Image name is equal to container name. Now you know. Now you know. Now please respond. Now Docker HANDS Docker hands-on slash Java hyphen web hyphen app colon 2. Why I am giving colon 2? Next version, right? Next version, right? I want to specify next version. My syntax is correct or not? Please respond. Container name is equal to new image name. I specify new image name. I am pressing N. If I am not wrong, yes, it is updated. It is updated. Got it or not? It is updated. Now you need to check the rollout status. Rollout status. Rollout status. Now you try to understand what is the meaning of rollout status. What is the meaning of rollout status? I am giving clarity. Observe carefully. Manjunath, observe carefully. I am writing two versions. Version 1, version 2. What is the version 1 name? Please respond. What is the version 1 name? I am giving
MC.
only tag, only tag. I am not taking others because of that is lengthy, right? That is lengthy, right? This is the version 2. Is it clear or not? Please respond. Is it clear or please
Yes.
respond? Version 1 having tag number 1. Version 2 having, this is the version 2. This is the version 2. This is version 2. You know it. This is the version 2. Version 2 having tag number 2. You got it or not? Yes. What does it mean? Rollout means moving from one version to another version is nothing but rollout. I hope you got the clarity about rollout. Are you agree with me? Roll out means what? Anyone respond? What is the meaning of rollout? You don't think about 1 to 2. From from previous version to previous version to control is moving to which version? At least respond in this way. Next
Current
version.
version.
Maybe current next version. This is the actually current version. I move to new version. I think that is the terminology, is the good terminology. Actually, in previous where I am in V1, right? I set at something new image, right? That is the new image is nothing but this is another rollout. Rollout means switching. Switching means, the technical word, one word I am using, context switching. Context switching. Context switching. Context switching means version 1 to version. In future, my version 2 has a bug. My version 2 has a bug. What my client says, hey Lakshmi, version 2 having bug. Quickly, immediately, move where to where. Please respond anyone. Where to where?
Version 2 to version 1.
Version 2 to version 1. Now you got the clarity or not? Rollout. See, I'm using the word technical word. I'm using the word technical word here. Rollout, rollout, undo. What is the word here? Rollout, undo. What is undo means? Going back, going back. Got it or not, Manjana? Technical words very, very important. Same words I can use in our coding also. This is the rollout status. Rollout status, rollout history, rollout status, rollout history. First, we'll see the history. First, we'll see the history. I'm going to here see the history. You may get the clarity. Rollout status. I want to go for rollout history. Check it here. What is the history here? Now, history. Version 1 to I moved to where? I moved to where? You want to see, right? You want to see which version of image it is internally using. You want to know it or not? You want to know it or not? How can I know? Please respond.
Rollout status history, sir.
Which one? Which one? I again you have a doubt, right? See, kubectl rollout history deployment name. One word only changing again and again. Please respond. Only second word changing. Second word and third word here is changing. Got it or not? Rollout history deployment name is very common name. Got it or not?
Okay, sir.
Good. Now you want to see the second version having which image you want to know, right? You want to know, right? Here giving number 2. This is not our criteria. This is not our criteria. Now I want to go to kubectl. Kubectl describe is there, right? Kubectl describe. Which one you want to describe? Kubectl desc RIB describe deployment name deployment. What is the deployment name? My DEP. Now check it here. What happening? You see the image, you may get better feel. You may get better feel. Where is that? Check it. Check the image. Check the image. Which image here it is having? Which image it is running? Please respond anyone. Which image it
Version
is
2.
running? You want to see really version 2 is running or not? You want to know, right? Version 1 is running, version 2 is running or not? You want to know, right? Here won't see anything. Here won't see anything. If you go to pod, you can know it. kubectl get pod, get pods. Take any one pod. Take any one pod. I'm taking one pod. Copy it, right? Now kubectl describe pod here control wo. Where is that? This one? Somewhere it is there. Control Windows key wo. Yes. Shift insert. This is insert. Now check it. Enter. What happening? What happening? Here see clear intimation is there. I am showing you what is the image name. See the Manjunath image name. What is the image name? Pod containing. What is the latest image?
Version 2.
Yeah, good. One more thing. One more thing. You want to know, is it running or not? Somewhere word is there. Somewhere word running. Running. Are you getting or not? Status. See the container name. See the container name. What is the somewhere containers is there? Somewhere containers. Where is the containers? See the container name. Our image name is nothing but container name. Is it easily recognized or not? Even if you join very newly in any one company, if you know Kubernetes very well, this they given something. Minimum details they provided you, automatically you may get maximum details or not. When if you know very detailed knowledge in Kubernetes. Is it clear or not, Manjunath? Again, I want to go for rollback. That is our intention, right? Yesterday, you are having very eager to learn these things only, right? I moved from version 1 to version 2. This
So
version 2
can
is
you
something,
arrange the
some,
comments?
yeah, please, which one?
Rollouts for version 2. Can you command 1 second? Can you
You
show, sir?
want, you want to see that one. You want to see that one. Now, here I want to go there. Now, enter it, up arrow. We have seen this one you want or any other? Please respond. Rollout
For
history.
version 2, we converted now, sir.
Converted means set this one.
Yeah, this one, sir.
Yeah, good. Once it is over, we'll go for the rollback. Shall we go for rollback?
Okay, sir. Done.
kubectl, somewhere we use rollout, undo, rollout in place of history, rollout, undo. Undo means one step back. Rollout, undo. Just shall I press
Same
enter?
command will give
Yeah,
undo
yeah,
description.
only same command. Is it worked or not? See, giving effective message. What is the message? Hey, my DEP rolled back. We'll see, right? Is it rolled back or not? Very simple way. We can know it. Again, we'll try to go for parts. First, we'll check the parts. Without checking parts, that is not your duty. First, you will get the part. Yes. After getting part, again copy it. Maybe we changed the version, right? New parts will create Manjunath. These are not the existing ones. New parts may be created. See 18 seconds, 18 seconds, 17 means what? Just now only created or maybe 5 minutes back created. Please respond.
Just now only created, sir.
If just now created means again it will change the naming convention. As a professional, if you remember old part name, again that may mismatch, you may feel something, maybe confusion. Don't confuse. That's why you need to use proper way, step by step. What is the step by step? It is copied. Now guide me here. kubectl describe describe pod. Now this is the control shift windows key. Already I am in here. Shift key with insert. In my laptop, there is no shift insert option. That's why I'm going in that way. Now observe, you feel better feel. What is the image? Now see, what is the image version? Manjunath, this is the speciality of deployment object. We can move from one version to another version. We can move from one version to another version. See, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, even 4 to 1 also we can come. Even 4 to 1 directly we can come, 4 to 1. But you need to understand small thing, what you want to understand. If you see the history, somewhere history is there, right? Somewhere history is there, right? See, try to understand. See, it got created. Observe here. What happened here? Please respond. Total how many versions are there? Anyone respond? Total how many versions?
3 versions.
Actually, two only, Manjunath. Two only versions.
So,
Don't
so
see here how many numbers are there, Manjunath? Maybe two, three. And that's what I am giving clarity. Very first time, observe I am giving, I am going to paint. Very first time, what are the numbers? Please respond anyone. Very first time, what are the numbers?
1 and 2, sir.
Very good. 1 and 2. Got it or not? From 2 to where I moved? 1.
2 to 1.
2 to 1. Even though you moved from 2 to 1, but 2 to 1 means it is moving to 3. The number is incremented. Number is incremented. Now it is erased. Now I hope you got the clarity or not. See,
Okay.
actually we moved from 2 to 1, but it is incrementation only, no decrementation. Suppose again if you move from 2 to 3, assume what happens? Anyone respond?
2 will
Getting
be
4.
deleted. 4.
Yeah, that's all. You need to understand that one. That is the simple thing. There is no specialty, right? Otherwise, you may have a doubt. Where is 1? Where is 2? Total, how many versions are there? Only 2 versions. 2 versions. Got it or not? That may be previous one. That may be latest one. You can easily know, right? Which version is running. By using pod also we can know. By using describing deployment also we can easily understand. Got it or not? Till now, you may check it. Okay. Remaining things we may see today evening. Today evening. Today evening, I may take it maybe 6 to 7, Manjanath. 6 to 7. Is it okay for you?
Yeah,
6
okay,
to
sir.
7. Okay. Thank you. Very, very, very important.
Sir,
Don't,
in next class we'll tell, sir, that version from 4 to 1.
yeah. Even though you ask or you don't ask, Manjana, that is my duty. Okay. Even what I am telling, you ask n number of questions. Even that minute, if I may not say, even the next class, 100% I will give the clarity because of I am the eager to learn 100% Kubernetes. For that, I am doing experiments. I am giving such a clarity for you. Got it or not? Even generally,
So one more.
faculties what even ask us.
If suppose cluster goes down, what is
Yeah.
the
What is that? What
process,
is
sir?
that? Automatically, cluster will reopen. Cluster never goes down, Mantra. Cluster never goes down. When cluster will goes down, I am giving clarity. See, the clusters are two types, Mantra. What is a cluster? First, try to give the clarity. What is a cluster? Cluster is nothing but a group of nodes. Don't say worker or master combination. That may be common. See, family in the sense, in that family, maybe three persons are there. One person may be head of the family. Are you agree with me? Maybe mother, maybe father, maybe child also may be head of the family. Nowadays, possible or not? Father and mother, depending upon child, may be possible or not. Their age is 60, their age is 70, his son age is maybe 30, 40. He is earning, they are not earning. Possible or not? Total family members, how many members are there? Three. That is nothing but cluster, group of nodes. You got the clarity, right? Got it or not? Here, two types of
Yes, sir.
clusters are
Got
there.
it.
One is self-managed. Self-managed. One is what? Self-managed. Second one is fully managed. Fully managed. Maybe up to 1 year back, up to 2 years back, at the time of Corona, everybody knows self-managed only. Even faculties also well known about self-managed. Self-managed means we are creating. Only we are creating. But nowadays, companies are using not self-managed. Companies are not using self-managed. Why not using self-managed? That is the problem, right? Something goes down. Who will manage? We will only manage. This is a fully managed. Now, cloud, whenever cloud is powerful, whenever cloud coming to the industry, maybe coming to the picture, nowadays we are using what? Fully managed. In fully managed, cluster is managed by V and DOR. Vendor or vendors. Who is the vendors? One AWS vendor, one GCP is the vendor, one maybe AZU or Azure or IBM is one vendor, IBM, or Oracle Cloud is one vendor, or Alibaba is one vendor, Alibaba. Got it or not? These are all vendors. They can manage their cluster. That never goes down. I hope you got it or not. That never goes down.
Okay.
Even you can't see the What is that? Control plane. You can't see the control plane. You can see you are working with workers only. You are working with workers only. Even some movies, maybe villains are there. Maybe villain one, villain two, villain three. Top villain will be there. You can see at the end of the movie. At the end of the up to that, he is invisible. He is invisible. But here, our control plane is 100% invisible. You never see. You never see. Why you never see? Suppose it is goes down. It is goes down. Assume again. Who will provide that? That vendor will automatically recreate it. That vendor automatically recreate it. That's what they will say 99.99999 totally percent your cluster never goes down. That is their promise. Generally, we can say promise, right? I will provide for you 100% clarity. I provide for you 100% knowledge like that. Who is providing that clarity? Vendors, maybe AWS vendor,
AWS.
maybe IBM vendor. They will take care. They will say, why do you feel I am providing for you? It never goes down. Why? For having such, for following such type of criteria, such type of scenarios. Now you got the clarity. Which
Yes.
cluster we are using? Fully managed cluster we are
Fully
using.
managed cluster.
Self-managed means you and me are installing. You and me are installing. No one can use self-managed in real time. Real time using is where you can use self-managed in POC. You know POC stands for POC. Please respond anyone. Proof of concept. Proof of concept means just a testing purpose. Testing purpose we are using. Testing means is it working or not? See, we created one part, we create one deployment object, we are testing, we are viewing the output. That is nothing but proof of concept. But industry, we never use POC. Once POC is perfect, our real-time application we're hosting on the k8s. Simply we can say we're deploy. Where deploy. Anyone having any doubt?
So usually in industry, like for one project, one cluster will be there, or multiple projects, one cluster
Yeah,
will be
yeah,
there, sir.
yeah. Multiple projects, one cluster. Multiple projects. Why you know, right? See, here we can deploy multiple applications. Got it or not? We can deploy multiple applications. We can deploy multiple applications. That is not a problem. That is not a problem. They are using huge memory, Manjuna. They may use huge memory. But how they deploy, that is the question mark, right? How they deploy, that is the question mark. Now I am giving 1 minute clarity. In 1 minute, you may get the clarity. Till now, you don't know the word. I think you know the word namespace. Are you agree with me or not? Name,
I know.
namespace, namespace. Do you know or you don't know namespaces? If you don't know, we'll
Mm,
discuss once again clearly. If
I
you know
heard, sir,
it,
but I forgot.
okay, no problem. Maybe within a 1 minute, I will provide the clarity. Maybe companies follows namespace naming convention. Why you may ask me? Suppose see, I may, I may, I may create maybe in my company assume maybe two PHP projects are there. Maybe 10 Java projects are there. Maybe five .NET projects are there. Five .NET. Maybe any other tell me. Maybe again seven. One name can give. Maybe static.
Database.
Maybe
Database.
data that is not a project. Maybe PHP using database, Java using database. Maybe assume
.NET.
these
Okay.
three type of projects assume. If I deploy all this in one area, may confusing, right? May confusing, right? That's why we'll assume this is the cluster, assume clearly. In this cluster, we are creating one namespace. That namespace name is PHP. This namespace name is Java. This namespace name is .NET. We are giving maybe here namespace A, namespace B, namespace B. What is the speciality means? See, here I deployed my PHP. This is no way related to Java. Java people cannot interact with PHP. PHP people cannot interact with Java. This is the speciality or not? Got it or not? This is the isolation. This is the isolation. Here something goes wrong. There is no problem. Here something goes wrong. There is no problem. See, it is nothing but apartment. This is my plot. This is your plot. In my plot, gas leak is there. In our plot, any problem is there? Maybe in my plot only something goes wrong. What about in our plot? Nothing
These
is
are
there, right?
nodes, sir. nodes.
Which one? Which one? This
So these
PHP,
boxes are
Java?
nodes.
No, no, no.
Yeah,
Namespaces. Till now you
names.
don't, I think. I didn't explain, right? This is the namespace one. This is the namespace two. Can we create how many namespaces? N number of namespaces. Till now, maybe you may ask me question. Sir, till now we are working with which namespace? We are working with only one namespace. That is the default namespace. Which namespace we are working with? Default namespace.
Default
By
namespaces.
default, Kubernetes having how many names? By default, four namespaces it is having. By default, having how many namespaces? Four. If you want to see, within a minute, I'll show you. Remaining things we'll discuss in the next class. kubectl, 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 get ns. Check it. I said four, right? See, check it. One is the default namespace, maybe GMP public, maybe try to understand. This is the default. This is not ours. This is not ours. Anyway, leave these two. One is the kube node lease, kube public, kube system default. We'll discuss in detail these also. What is the speciality of these namespaces? By default, we are working with which namespace? Any application, if we deploy, where it will deploy? Default only. Default only. Real time, never use default namespace. In real time, never use default namespace. We can use our own namespace. We can use our own namespace. Got the clarity? Remaining things we'll discuss in the next class. Maybe in the next class, maybe 6 to 7, we'll try to understand namespace concept. Okay? Good.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
ఇప్పుడు వర్షన్ 2 నుంచి వస్తుంది మనకి మనం రోల్ బ్యాక్ చేసాం. ఇప్పుడు వర్షన్ 2 వల్ల
వర్షన్ 2 కూడా ఉంది దాన్నే. అదే కదా ఉంది. ఉంటుంది. ఇప్పుడు 2 నుంచి మళ్ళీ 1 ఎకరా. ఇప్పుడు 2 నుంచి 1కి వచ్చిన 1 నుంచి మళ్ళీ 2 కూడా ఇక్కడ ఆల్రెడీ ఉంది కదా ఇక్కడే. ట్రై చేయ ఒకసారి చూద్దాం. ఏం చేస్తాం. వేర్ ఇస్ దిస్ వన్. kubectl rollout history. Where is that? kubectl rollout. This one only, right? అంటే కొత్తగా ఇవి ఉన్నాయి కదా కమాండ్స్ నా దగ్గర. ఇది ఒకసారి ముందర పెట్టుకొని అన్నీ అదే నేను సింపుల్గా రాసుంటాను. మరి పెద్ద పెద్ద చాట వార్తలు రాక మనకు అర్థమయ్యాడుగా. డౌట్ వస్తే మనకు కమాండ్ కావాలి. అది నాకు తెలుసు. ఓకే, నువ్వేం చేస్తావు వచ్చి డౌట్ అడుగుతా. డెవలపర్స్ అవసరం. అదే అడహాక్ అంటే అడహాక్ ఇప్పుడు మన అడహాక్ అని వాడాను చూడు. ఇప్పుడు ఆల్రెడీ ఇమేజ్ 1 ఉంది. సడన్ గా దేనిలో మార్చి ఇమేజ్ 2 లోకి మార్చమన్నాడు. దానికి నువ్వు ఏడాడో పోవట్లేదు. డైరెక్ట్ గా సింగిల్ కమాండ్ ఏం చేస్తాడు
చేస్తాం
ఏది
మనం యూజ్ చేసాం
వాళ్ళు ఎర్రర్స్ ఏదైతే అన్ని ఏ టు జెడ్ నాకు తెలుసు అవునా ఇది మంది ఏం కనబడేనా అనుకో సార్ కంటే ఆల్రెడీ సీనియర్స్ ఉంటారు చూడు వాళ్ళని కనుక్కొని ఏమైనా చేయాలి కంపెనీలో పోతుంది ఎట్లా ఉంటుందంటే నీ ఇంట్లో నువ్వు ఏ రూమ్ కన్నా పోవచ్చు నా ఇంట్లో నేను ఏ రూమ్ కన్నా పోవచ్చు ఈ ఇంట్లో ఆ రూమ్ లో పోవాలంటే కూడా మనకి ఏం కావాలి పర్మిషన్ కావాలి నేను చెప్పేది ఏం తలుపు తెచ్చేసారు నేను వెళ్ళిపోవచ్చు కదా ఎందుకు పోవంటే దాన్ని రెస్ట్రిక్షన్ అంటారు సరే ఏదో వచ్చి రికార్డింగ్ చూడు సార్ సెంటెన్స్ ఆర్ఈసి నాకు ఆపలేదు
సేవ్ చేసాం
క్లిక్ చేయి